Hello student! I hope you're ready for a grammar lesson. We'll learn about emphatic pronouns and use them in sentences. But first, do you still remember the reflexive pronouns? Yes, they are myself, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, themselves, ourselves, itself. And do you still remember why we use reflexive pronouns? Yes, they are used to refer back to the nouns or pronouns in the sentence. For example, I ask you, do you love yourself? You can reply, yes, I love myself. In the question, the reflexive pronoun is yourself, to refer to the pronoun you. And in the answer, the reflexive pronoun myself refers to the pronoun I. Now, note the difference between these two sentences. The mechanic repaired the bicycle, and the mechanic repaired the bicycle himself. Both sentences have the same meaning. The difference is, by adding himself in the second sentence, I want you to know that nobody helped the mechanic in repairing the bicycle. Here, himself is used to lay emphasis. When reflexive pronouns are used for emphasis, they are called emphatic pronouns. Emphatic pronouns refer back to the nouns or pronouns in a sentence in order to lay emphasis on the nouns or pronouns. Let's practice using emphatic pronouns. Choose the correct emphatic pronoun if you want to emphasize that I alone can look after the dog. I can look after the dog. Would you choose A, itself, or B, myself? Wonderful! It is B, that is, myself. I can look after the dog myself. Where would you put myself for emphasis? You can say, I myself can look after the dog. Or you can say, I can look after the dog myself. Both sentences mean that I do not need help to look after the dog. Let's try a second sentence. Which emphatic pronoun will you use to emphasize that Mr. Alex corrected and signed the copybooks and not another teacher? Is it A, himself, or B, ourselves? Correct! It is A, himself. Where can you put the emphatic pronoun? Yes, you can put it after the name Mr. Alex or at the end of the sentence. So, you can say, Mr. Alex himself corrected and signed the copybooks. Or you can say, Mr. Alex corrected and signed the copybooks himself. Easy, isn't it? Let's try a third sentence. Which emphatic pronoun will you use if you want to emphasize that Marianne planted the flowers? Is it A, herself, or B, themselves? Absolutely. A is the correct answer. where can you put the emphatic pronoun herself? Exactly. You can put it after Marian. Marian herself planted the flowers. Or you can put it at the end of the sentence. Marian planted the flowers herself. A last try. Which emphatic pronoun will you use if you want to emphasize the girls drew this picture? Is it A, herself, or B, themselves? Correct. The answer is B, that is, themselves, to refer to the girls. Where can you put the emphatic pronoun themselves? Yes, you can put it after girls or at the end of the sentence. The girls themselves drew this picture. Or the girls drew this picture themselves. Do you want further practice? You can try activity 4C from pages 18 and 19 of your textbook. Please note that this video is available on the SSB website. To end this lesson, remember that when we want to lay emphasis on a noun or pronoun, we use emphatic pronouns. Myself, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, themselves, ourselves, or itself. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.